I guess I can say good morning since is it's 12:42 right now, so I mean it's technically tomorrow, so good morning. We should be able to be boarding starting in 10 minutes, I think. This is it, first meal. What I got was a pork miss rice. It's supposed to be my favorite dish, so I'm gonna give it a try and see how well it tastes. Let's dig in. We're currently above Japan, and we still got about 2 hours left with the flight. I've been listening to a lot of music and I know my hair is kind of a mess. By the time when we get to Taipei, it will be around 5-ish in the morning. So that should be fun. I mean, I get a whole new day it's a whole new day. I don't even know how am I supposed to split 2 vlogs up because we have to cross the time zone. I really don't know how am I supposed to split it up, but I pretty much have a clue of what I'm gonna do, which is I'm gonna split the vlog into 2, where the first one ends before we get onto the plane. The second part starts where I left off. And yeah, it's just another update and continue the flight. Here it is, guys. This is Taiwan. We are about to land. So after all that hassle, we finally got to Taipei, and here's the airport. 你们走。Just got back home. It's quite funny because my dad actually drove his car to pick us up, and we already have a car to pick us up again. So I went with my dad, and then my mom and my brother went with the car, and now I'm just walking towards the car so we can get our luggage because our street is too tight. Yep, see ya.
哎，你上去往那怎么样？你去撒尿。不要照。大概移到什么时候呢？
So this is the famous bond. There's nothing in there, but like I said, this is the famous Shandong mantou. It's very famous, it's very fulfilling, and it tastes super good. Although it doesn't really taste like anything, but yeah. So we just walked by on the street and then we saw this. why is there a tree in the middle of a driveway? That's a parking garage too. What is this? I've never seen a car like this. I don't know if it's a cheap knockoff or just like a prototype, but that is a cool car and I don't know what brand it is. Alright, so something that I want you guys to know. That's just my haircut. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna hold it. Yes, I'm gonna hold it. Alright, so this is the thing about me getting haircuts in the summer at least. I always gave the designer or the hairdresser full authority of my hairstyle. I tell them that please just make me surprised at the end and give me whatever you think is the best fit on me. So this year, this haircut is the best fit on me. And I really liked it, but I would still like to know your opinions on it. But please let me know that down below in the comment area. And there's something that I want to talk to you guys about. When I was getting the haircut, I was actually thinking about something else. That something else being how I regret the way I treated my mother this morning. This morning, when we first landed in Taiwan, my mother asked me, "Hey Wei, how do you take a screenshot of the screen? Because I need to send this to, your dad." And I was like, well, it's very simple. Just scroll down on the top, and then just click that button. Come on. That reminds me of something. It reminds me of when I was back then when I was just scrolling down YouTube, scrolling down Facebook. I see those videos on them saying, well, their main idea is basically the main character had a flashback when they were annoyed by their parents or their guardians. And then in that flashback there is how his or her parents or guardians treated, let's just use her, how their parents treated her when she was younger. And instantly after the flashback, he or she will regret it and then start treating them in a better way. And obviously that changed the way I see the world. I do the same after. But the thing is, it usually only lasts 1 to 2 weeks, a month top, and I don't think that's enough. I feel like this is something that I need to constantly remind myself and just remind myself. Because it takes a lot from a parent or a guardian to ask their kid a question like this, a help. It's not easy for them. Therefore, when they already drop down all their ego, if that's the right word, they drop down all their egoness and ask you the question, you should just help them. It's not easy for them to ask you questions in the first place. Therefore, when they ask you questions, they're kind of going out of their comfort zone to ask that question. And many of you probably know that when you step out of your comfort zone, if it didn't end out good or well, you usually don't want to try that again. So there goes the same thing. You don't want your parents to step out of their comfort zone to ask you for help and then leave them with a bad memory. Because chances are that might lead to something irreversible, which is very bad, and you just don't want that to happen. Anyways, if there's one thing that you're gonna take away from this vlog, please make this it. Alright? Be patient. Be patient to the people who ask you for help. Be patient to your parents. Be patient to your siblings. Be patient to your guardians. Be patient to the people around you. Almost never will be a time where if you're being patient, you will end up bad. Yes, if you have a medical attention and you need that to fix ASAP, obviously you shouldn't have too much patience on that. But in general, when people ask you for help, please just be patient. Maybe that's one thing in their life that they can just use it to turn their life around, or maybe that just changed their world all at once. Therefore, you don't want to be the person who ruins somebody's life forever. That being said, it is that time again where I remind you guys, if you want something in life, don't beg for it, just go work hard for it. Be a better person, do good deeds, be more patient, and I'll see you guys next time.